All right, cool. Try to reposition this and everything. Don't mind the background. How you doing, ladies and gents? It's been a cool minute since I had done a video. Let's see if the headphones actually works better on here, as opposed to me just doing it from the get-go. Let me see. Hopefully, this is a little bit more better. Hopefully. But other than that, though, welcome, ladies and gents. It's been a cool minute since I have done um, a video podcast like this. I think the last time I did one was back in 2014. So yeah, it's been a very cool while since I had done it. But the reason why I'm doing this is because I had transferred. Well, let me introduce myself. Go by the name of Q More or DJ Skylo from livesets.com/DJ Skylo or Chinchilla Q of hiprockerproductioncm.com, as well Business Minded Leaders, hashtag Business Minded Leaders, aka the Roses Wolves Den, which I do my podcasts on. So who am I? Podcaster, broadcaster, online radio DJ, and video podcaster as well too, because I have a different video podcast doing Periscope recap of the podcast. And the only reason why I'm coming back to doing this format now is for the fact that the web host I was on, well, the podcast site I was on, Spreaker.com, spelled Spreaker.com. If you go over there, Spreaker.com/lounge, you will see, or actually, if you go on my YouTube page, you actually see some of the podcasts I had done that's on Spreaker, which had, got converted onto YouTube. I'm now on anchor.fm/business minded leaders TM. So from there, from there, I'm still working out with that site. So I'm not quite sure they have like the little YouTube thing. I could do my podcast and then upload to YouTube and stuff. So with that, it's all cool. We're just gonna go ahead and blow little spiders away and go ahead and just do a recap of what was discussed podcast that we had there. So we're just going to redo it in video form, which is actually going to be pretty cool. I mean, bringing it back. Need to get a new MacBook so I'm able to do this more officially, but it's all good. So, ladies and gents, what I do each and every Friday is I do a daily podcast, and during the rest of the week, I do on Snapchat, which is post up different type of posts. And the type of post I post up is more like motivation, take action. Don't really want to call it inspiration, so I say more of motivation, take action, and really have you think on different topics, to go throughout your day. Then we combine all those topics through one day on a Friday and just go ahead and we just, discuss. I just go into the podcast about it, speak about what each of the discussions means. And then after that, let you guys go ahead and discuss among yourselves. So that's how we're doing it for now. Other than that, let's go ahead and start. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a recap of what we was talking about last week. So last week was 4th of July weekend, which was July 1st to July 5th. So this little recap we're gonna have. I mean, today's also July 12th, 2019. After this video, I will have the second video podcast for today's podcast we did earlier this morning. So it's 1:10 right now, Friday, July 12th, 2019. And ladies and gents, we're about to go to, actually, let me take a look real quick and see what sessions it is for this one. Okay, so for this one, this is a recap for last Friday on July 5th, 2019. For week 134, session 656 to 660 for the week of July 1st through July 5th, of 2019. So let's begin. So on July 1st, 2019, which was Blessed Mondays last Monday, I had put a post that says, when you talk to God about doing something new, and He gives you the tools and confirmation to move forward, guess what? You move forward and never look back, period. There comes a time in our lives where most of us might be working 9 to 5 jobs, where we might be at that job to which we hate, or just want to do something new because we're not seeing any changes. I mean, you can easily, for some folks, could try to become a manager or supervisor, but at the same time, the job work itself is still the same trivial thing. So there are times when we do talk to God and ask Him, like, okay, Lord, what is our passion you want us to do? What is it that you have really placed me on earth to do? So He gives you what it is that He has you to do. But when He shows you part of your purpose and you feel like, okay, maybe this is the route I should be going, put my trust in Him and everything, then guess what? He started giving you the tools and things to take action. Now, those of us who are human, we be afraid to move on that action because we're so used to the regular system of just staying in one place and not moving forward in life. Like we're so used towards the system of being indoctrinated at a job of being almost like a robotic slave. It's go here, do this, have a little bit downtime for lunch, whatever, or have some little downtime where you're just mindlessly be on your phone, not living out your purpose. Then you get done with work, go home and do whatever you want to do. For some folks, is go home, watch mindless Netflix or whatever, go to sleep, do the same thing the next day. So it's like a little change up. But what God shows you the tools you need to do, what we need to do is change the mindset from becoming afraid of learning what we need to learn and just go ahead and just do it. Because once start putting into action, then He starts working with us. Like, okay, He'll be like, okay, I see it, you're serious. You changed up your schedule, change up your time, you're actually taking the action that you need to do. So let's continue to push through, continue to push forward and make things happen. But once you give you the confirmation, just never look back. Those of you that might be watching this video, y'all might probably have left your job, just try to pursue a different change in things. Just continue to push forward. Of course, I know all of us that has finances and things, take a look at the money portion of stuff, like, dang, like maybe we should have left the job yet because, money not coming in with the woo. Take it from me, trust the process. Just continue to move on with the process because once you do, then guess what? You start to see the bigger picture of things. And trust me, it's not going to be easy. Like most folks, pointing like it's gonna be sunshine and rainbows. Nah, it's gonna be a whole lot of trials, some little tribulations here and there. But you know what? Just continue to push and trust God that He make everything work. So that's for July 1st, 2019, Blessed Mondays. Let's continue. So for July 2nd, 2019, on the Grind Tuesdays, I said the eyes can be deceitful. Don't trust them. Reason being, for that post up on Snapchat, you guys follow me on my Snapchat account at Chinchi2113 or on the business one, which is DJ Skylo21. Either one is fine. The reason why I had posted that post up last Tuesday was for the fact that in this world we live in, there are truths and there are untruths. Meaning, just like this aircraft that just flew right past over the house and everything. I could hear the engine, I could take a look at it and see how far it goes. Now, the crazy thing about it is even though I'm looking at the aircraft, see how far it goes, it somehow disappears into the sky. Meaning it's still flying at such amount of distance, but you still don't see where the aircraft is going. Basically, the image is playing the deceitful trick on you, just like people at times. And how does people play a deceitful trick when it comes to seeing it with your eyes? Is for the fact that You may see something, or let me give you a better example. You ever move so fast that you take a look at something and you thought something was there, but when you look back, it wasn't there? Illusions can be very deceitful to your eyes as to how you perceive things. Same thing mentally, same thing in dreams. You can see something, but what you see may not be actually what's real. You got to go off based off your other senses in order to figure out if what you see is real or not. Even in business or entrepreneurship, stinking flies. You may see certain things that other folks don't see, but you have to be very cautious as to how the eyes can be deceitful and play tricks on you. So, with that, I'm going to continue. July 3rd, 2019, Motivational Wednesdays. Focus on what needs to be done as opposed to what you need to do. So, let me really explain this one. With this one, we always say that we need to do this, or we have to do that, or we got a to do list of the things that we do. Ladies and gents, I'm gonna let you guys know right now, even when we write it down, we don't do half of the stuff that we claim we want to do. And part of the reason is because we're not really go getters like that to take care of business. So what do? We put whatever task we have, we put it on the backboard. So as opposed to what needs to be, what you have to do, just put what needs to be done. Put this, right on a sheet of paper. Put out your needs, like, and list how many needs to be done. Like, you need to go to the grocery store to get some food. You need to go pick up your child from school, from school. You need to get air on tires, or you need to make sure you have money win this month for whatever business or venture you're into. Like, you need to take care of business, as opposed to you do need to take care of what you need to do. So put your have your needs be your action, because your to do is going to be passive, meaning you're just going to put it to the side, not going to do it. But your needs is going to have your day be fulfilling, because you are taking care of what needs to be taken care of. So let's continue. On July 4th, 2019, the Tips Thursdays, which was for the 4th of July, I said, Happy 4th from us here at Hit Rocket Productions to you guys. Remember what this day is about, and truly don't ever take your freedom for granted. Those of you that live in the United States of America, be grateful that you're able to do live, webcam stuff like this, or podcasts, or be able to speak your mind. Other countries don't have that luxury to do what we're able to do. So just be grateful and blessed that you are able to do it. Because in truth, reality, this form of media could easily be shut down. But by the grace, we were able to do it. So just always remember that. And just don't ever take freedom for granted. Sometimes we do, and we just don't realize it till the day comes where it does get taken for granted. So, yeah. And so, for last Friday's post, Boss Ass Fridays, July 5th, 2019, I said, well, your purpose in life, you'll start to see the world from a different new life and a unique. So used to how that structure is, to where you start having your own structure. You're like, oh, snap, this is a whole new territory. Find yourself a structure to which you can work on. And then at the same time, too, make sure you get out in the open. Like, I tend to run a lot by the beach. Why? Get my mind refreshed, get my body moving, get the exercise in. But at the same time, be able to see things clearly, see a new path. Because there does be days where, we're going to talk about it in the next video podcast, that there be days where, you just don't know what you guys can actually see who I am. So what I am probably going to try to do too as well is give a transcript for this. That need to read it, so I'm gonna work on that. do something new. You can check out my website at hitrockerproductionscm.com. There's a whole lot of new stuff we doing, so I really need to change it to the way it needs to be at. But with that, ladies and gents, I thank you guys for tuning in to today's podcast from last week. But thank you for tuning into the podcast. Talk to you later. Q more out. Peace.